Yo, what up, YouTube? How y'all feeling, man? It's your boy Richawd back with another video. I hope y'all been cooling, man. It's been a pretty good week for me. Uh, everything going smooth. You know what I'm saying? I can't really complain. We still striving for better, but we just enjoying the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of getting into the topic of the video, bro. Like, you know, one thing I'm really realizing, bro, is you really just got to enjoy the journey, bro. Like, honestly, man, you got to enjoy the journey, man. Being young, trying to figure this thing out. Some people, they figure it out faster than others. Some people, they touching money in their teenage years, or, some people, they was born into money. So, they don't really have to go through this process. But I think, this process of trying to, be something, this process where you're just ambitious and, you know, kind of not content with where you at in life. I had somebody in the comment section on a video a couple videos ago where I was talking about the whole hierarchy thing. I think it was a pretty good concept. You know what I'm saying? They were saying, like, I had a narrow-minded view of success. And it had me thinking. Do I have a narrow-minded view of success? I don't know. Like, maybe I do have a narrow-minded view of success, And he said that young men are focusing too much on women. Here's the thing with that, bro. I think it's easier said for an older nigga to be like, yeah, y'all young niggas, y'all too focused on women, woo up the bam. Like, y'all need to focus on yourself and building your purpose. Like, like, all that sounds cool. All that self-development stuff sounds cool. But it's like, I'm a person that dwells in reality. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we can talk all this self-development stuff, and I know all about self-development. I know all about taking time to work on yourself and build yourself. And one thing that I would tell you that was always a void for me was women, bro. During the self-development process was women, bro. It was not a fun period. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people may say, oh, well, you just didn't tap in enough. If you can't be fully happy by yourself, then you will never be fully happy with someone. Yeah, we can say that. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. It sounds like the right thing to say, but is it really the right thing to say, bro? Because I don't care, you know what I'm saying, what niggas be talking about with this whole self-development shit, bro. Like I said, I went through it, bro, so I know what it's about. I tried it, I tried it. I tried it for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on myself, self-development, not prioritizing women. And, what I realized is, that's always going to be a void with the man, bro. As long as you're a heterosexual man, bro, like, it was nothing harder for me to be on to be a month or a month plus celibate. And you just have this strong desire for women, bro. It's like, for me, bro, like, I can honestly, bro, I can go a few days being chilling, bro. Like, if I'm drained, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can go a few days where I'm like, bro, I ain't even worried about no females right now. You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, after, like, day 3, day 4, nigga, my body start charging up. Hormones start charging up. It's like, it's natural, big dog. So it's like, you're always going to have that void. It does take a lot of discipline. You know what I'm saying? Somebody calling me. Hopefully, I'll call them right back, bro. Let me finish this video right quick. This is going to be a quick video. What was I about to say? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Like, what I'm saying is, we was designed to be with women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that completes a man more than women. Some people wonder why simp. And I'm not advertising or endorsing simping at all. But I understand. Can you go get, hold on, y'all. Hopefully this, no, I can't respond to no text during the video. I'll just have to be quick. We got like 5 more minutes, bro. Then I'm out of here. I gotta go do something. But like I'm saying, bro, like I understand the simp, bro. Like when you really analyze simps, bro, like they really simp because they don't want to lose that woman, bro. They may not have, or they may not be as confident in themselves that they may not have, or they may not be as confident in themselves to, or they may not have as many options as some other dudes that may not simp. And there's even dudes with options that simp, bro. But when it comes to simping, bro, like that's a nigga business at the end of the day, bro. Like if a nigga want to be hands and heels, to a woman, goddamn, his whole existence evolves around this woman. He orbits around this woman. She's the sun, and goddamn, he's the earth, and she just orbits around him, or however the phrase goes. She's the earth, and he's the sun, and he just orbits around her. Like that's his business, bro. Like at the end of the day, at least he has a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like at least he has something that gives him a purpose. Some niggas talk about dudes who spend all their money on a woman, or not on women, but on they woman, on they girl, on they wife or whatever. And I used to be the type to judge, but now it's like, that's their business, bro. At the end of the day, they got a girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go. She's at the tire shop. The one off Burr? Yeah, that same shop, right? Off Burr? All right, I'm finna go get her. Yup. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna come close. I gotta go get my wallet. All right. Yeah, man, I gotta go pick up my mom, man. She taking a car to get checked out and shit like that. I wish they would have told me before. I could have just met her there. They be saying shit last minute. But fuck was I saying? But yeah, man, like it's a dude's business that they want to sell. But let me just make this point before I get out of here, bro. Because I don't want to leave Mom Dukes waiting. You feel me? She only like 10 minutes away. I'll be there quick. But I keep losing my fucking train of thought. Damn. Yeah, but it's like, okay. Here's basically what I want to say, bro. We got to learn to enjoy this process and understand that a woman is always going to be a priority in a heterosexual man's life, bro. You're always going to feel empty. You're always going to feel a void, no matter what these self-improvement niggas tell you. It's a reason why they say you have to have self-discipline and what they call ick discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing with discipline is doing something that you don't want to do, bro. It's not natural. It's not normal. Like, or it may not be natural, but you know what I'm saying? You just don't want to do it. Like working out takes discipline. Nobody wants to work out and get all sore and achy and all that shit. But people do it so they can get a better physique, so they can feel healthier, so they can feel better about themselves. That takes discipline. That's why a lot of women are attracted to dudes that take care of their body, because that shows a sign of discipline. Discipline shows a sign of dominance. It takes a certain level of dominance to stay disciplined. That's why it's only so many people that can get great at a sport or become great in life, because it takes a lot of discipline. Most people lack that. But what I'm going to say, man, enjoy this journey, bro. And, always be in search of women, bro. Always be trying to build your options up no matter where you're at in life. Now, the more successful you be, the better position you get in life, bro, like, the more options you're going to have. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that doesn't mean when you not where you want to be at, you can't have options, bro. Like, there's women out there for everybody, bro. There's plenty of them to choose from, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say, man, like, it's cool. Like, if you want to take certain periods of your life and like really focus on yourself and do what you got to do, walk the bell. But what I'm going to tell you, man, is that's not going to be a real fun period. And you should really maximize that time, bro. You don't want to drag that time out, bro. Like, if you really want to like power up on some spiritual shit, and you may go celibate for a while, or you may just focus on yourself for a while, like, you better really be locking in during that time, bro, because if you got a lot of idle time and you're not reading books and meditating and going on walks and getting out in the sun, going to the beach, going fishing, like getting out in nature, if you're not really tapping in with nature and the world, what's the point of celibacy, my brother? You just gonna be sexually frustrated out this bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like just enjoy the process, my guy. Like, get you some women, bro. Like, go out, bro. Like, even if you don't even really got the money to go out like that, nigga, a lot of these places, bro, all you got to do is show some ID and they'll let you in, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get out there, touch grass, my nigga. Like, it's really not that bad, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, one day, all this shit gonna be over, bro, and it ain't gonna be no getting it back, bro. One day, God willing, we live long enough, we gonna be old and all type of shit, bro. Goddamn, on medications and, well, God forbid. But you know what I'm saying? Like, one day this shit gonna slow the fuck down, bro. And this shit's gonna be regular, bro. So I would just say try to enjoy the process, my guy. That's really what I got for y'all today. But I gotta go, man. Let me hurry up for my full start. Man, where you at? Where you at? I've been waiting for 30 minutes. All right, I'm on the way, nigga. Damn.